Hi, so it's Susie here for Women's Fight News, and I'm here with Ben Shalom, who's promoter for Boxer. So thank you very much for doing a little interview with me.
No problem, thank you.
So obviously Women's Fight News, I'm interested in the female fights on this card, which are pretty epic.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about this weekend?
It's an amazing time for women's boxing, just really glad to be part of it. Obviously you're seeing a lot happen with all different promoters, and Sky are right behind it as well. We signed Savannah Marshall, we signed Tasha Jonas, we managed to get our diamond, Caroline Dubois, and she's on the card on Saturday night. So it's a great time for the UK, it's a great time for women's boxing, and then also to have Claressa Shields over here. She just is a superstar. She you can see it every time you look at her, every time she does anything. She is not just a female superstar, but a boxing superstar. And I think, as I say, the sport's going from strength to strength. Michaela Mayer as well is in the building. So, wow, superstars everywhere in women's boxing right now.
As I say, yeah, this weekend is where it's at the moment for women's boxing.
100%. I think what's good about the sport is now we're starting to see proper rivalries. We're starting to see, talent in each weight division. We've seen big fights at 135, big fights at 140. We've got the Taylor Serrano, super fight coming up in April on a Matchroom show as well. And so it's special at the moment, and it's great for the girls because, for a long time they've struggled to get sort of the pay, the opportunities, everything that they wanted. And I think now we're starting to see it come to the forefront, and Sky are right behind that. And Savannah Marshall and Claressa Shields will be another fight that sort of hopefully takes the sport into a different dimension.
Yeah, that's right. Because fans have always been hoping for that for a while, and the fact that you've come out now and got both Claressa Shields and Savannah Marshall, wow! I mean, it feels like it's going to happen.
Yeah, definitely going to happen. Obviously, they've got to deal with their mandatories first. Savannah Marshall's got a tough outing in March the 12th in Newcastle, and Claressa this weekend against Emma Kozin, who again is sort of the signal of where women's boxing is right now. She's 23 years old, unbeaten, 11 knockouts too, and so she's a star. She'll have an amazing career. She's got a tough task on Saturday night, but it's no easy task for Claressa, so she's going to have to really focus, and then if we can get through that, then we might see potentially the biggest fight in female boxing of all time. We'll see, people have their opinion, but that fight could and will have everything, so yeah, fingers crossed.
It's just growing, isn't it, with every fight?
Yeah, with every fight, exactly. With every month that goes by, I think people are appreciating it more, and the bigger fights and the bigger rivalries that the sport can sort of develop, and people take it more seriously. I think in the UK in particular, women's boxing is a really, really well-respected sport now. Maybe the US is slightly behind, but the more we can do over here and the more we can encourage it, and even getting the US girls over here to experience something that they've probably not experienced before. Claressa has been saying to us the whole time, like, I cannot believe it, that I cannot believe how passionate the fans are. I cannot believe how much they love women's boxing. And Michaela's probably sat here feeling a little bit jealous today, and she will want to be over here as soon as possible as well. And it's an amazing time, and fingers crossed it just keeps going in the right direction.
And yes, please, Michaela Mayer coming over here, because I was speaking to her earlier and she was saying I think she's probably more keen now, like you said. So
100%. We spoke to Top Rank about her a few times, and they were desperate to get her over here. She wanted the Tasha Jonas fight. Tasha's obviously moved up weight divisions now, and will get her world title opportunity. Third time lucky, fingers crossed for her on the Calm Brook card on February 19th. But yeah, there's just so much options for her, and her at 130. I mean, I'm actually looking at her now, and I can't believe that she fights at that weight. I think she'd be impossible to beat at that weight, and I think she wants to dominate and unify, and then maybe we'll see her move up. But there's big fights out there for her as well. We love the Pursuit fight.
Yeah.
We'd love to make that happen over here. But again, it's up to Michaela. I think she's got a taste for it now, so we'll see what she does next.
I mean, Michaela's game, I was saying to her earlier, Delphine Pursoon, who calls out Delphine Pursoon? No one. Everyone avoids her.
It's true, but I think Michaela's got what it takes. Look, you've got to take risks to be a champion, and that's what Claressa's doing. That's what Katie Taylor's doing now, and that's what the sport needs. And Michaela's going to be looking at those super fights and thinking, I want to be involved in them. And she's obviously now a massive star on ESPN. She's part of the team tonight, the talent team tonight, and she's doing on Saturday, and she's doing really well there. So yeah, hopefully we'll see her in the UK, and as you say, maybe the Pursuit fight is sort of the third fight. You've got Taylor Serrano, you've got Shields Marshall, and then maybe we can make that happen towards the end of the year.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you.
Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please hit like. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any future content, and why not check out any other videos on the channel. You can follow Women's Fight News on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.